Yeah, anyway. So, in case you missed the news, or perhaps you don't have Twitter, well, that's your own loss, because there's a whole hell of a lot of interesting things to follow up on at this point. Heroic Astralis concluded yesterday, and it was a hell of a matchup. Hell, in fact, it all kind of actually could have ended on map 2. Turns out it didn't quite end like that in what was a close game. Let's start with you, Yanko, and the tweets that were put out to the crowd.
Yeah, it seemed like the match wasn't over on the server, right? It continued on social media, and Glaive was out with the first tweet, like saying that they lost a close game. You know, glad it wasn't in an important match, like a quarterfinal in Denmark in front of 10,000 fans.
Like this exact moment right here, Kassad.
He shot his shot there, right? Did he?
Just sent it. You know what?
Yes, he did.
Full send. And sometimes when Fridays are coming up, people start to act a little argy-bargy. In fact, Cadian, perhaps one of those. Kassad, take it away.
Missing that crowd and that opponent has to play 2 best of 3s in day while you rest. That's you know, a shot back right there. I mean,
oof.
Cadian took the bait, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Cadian, he's probably not gonna let that one slide,
Obviously.
right? Gonna reply. There was one for the communications director as well, and
yeah, he was all up in
play
that.
right back at it. Like, come back when you win a real tournament.
Yeah, so this picture of Cadian's perfect for this, except for he has all of his fingers extended. Now, I think what would actually be appropriate for his feelings in the moment would just be throwing up that middle finger, because once you say you've lost and struggled in a 15-7 lead, he ain't lying about that.
That is, like, you know, really taking a shot at Glaive, but you know, the reality is Glaive won 4 majors. I don't know if Cadian played at 4, right? Like, that's just
That's true, yeah.
Listen, the discrepancy is just so big there where, you know, Cadian doesn't lose anything with this interaction. He's got nothing to lose, right? Like,
Listen, Cadian, when Glaive said Cadian come back when you win a real tournament, they did win a real. Last year, they won a Pro League, right? Beating Gambit in the finals, in that, like, you know, that crazy match where the
Online.
crazy club. Doesn't matter. It's a real tournament, right? But on the other hand, like 15-7 lead, calling Glaive out on 15-7 lead, you know, blowing out this like 7-8 rounds, right? That has nothing to do with like what happened in the game. You know, Glaive did his job. They got the openings. They got, like, you know, into the sites, the correct calls. The fact that they didn't clutch it because of whoever made mistakes has nothing to do with Glaive, right?
yeah, of course, but that doesn't matter at all. That's not the point. The point is...
That's exactly the point.
No, the point is he's trying to get under his skin, which is, I think, he absolutely...
Well, if that's the case, if he's trying to, like, trigger him...
He's just talking shit, man.
He's trying to trigger him, then I respect that.
Well,
but
yeah, he's just talking shit. He's just talking smack, like he wants to annoy him, right? Like, you know, Glaive reading that, he's going to be like, oh, look at this. Like, he didn't even, like, make the, you know, do anything at the major. He's calling me out.
Hey,
like,
hey.
Glaive just getting into this interaction, like, you shouldn't do that because everything...
Glaive started
You got nothing to win, right?
Yeah,
in
he's
this
got
argument.
a point.